Check, 7 check, none the bounce. How you guys doing? This is your host, LA Lodge. Welcome to Dancehall Logistics and King Nation TV. Now watch this, Zane. A lot of things been circulating in the media, especially in Jamaica media today, regarding things that's been happening in dancehall. Now, this is part one of the topic where we are discussing. Now, let's move back a little bit into history. Zane, I'm a freestyle. I'm not get the notes. I'm not get hit you with the statistics. Zane, but out of observation and facts, things were happening in a dancehall. Now, watch this. In the history, when time stays a boom, in the 80s and them days there, if you notice, listen to what's been going on back then. Zane, listen to what going on back then. You been have people at talk, the artists them at talk about say, yo, producer, rap them, this and that and the third and so forth and so forth. Because back in the days, there was no internet, there was no certain things. You understand what I say? Back in the days, a man could have tell us, say, yo, I'm going to go look for him uncle, but tell us him going on tour. Now you don't know what have access to the internet, so none of them things are not possible. Zane? So now, back in the days, who had the power? Producers. Who had the power? Producers. So you have 3 set of people who fuck up dancehall. 3. 4. 1. The producers. 2. The artists. Zane? 3, no, 4. 3, the people them. So 3 set of art. No, the selector them too, sorry. So 4 set of people fuck up dancehall. The first set of people are the producer them. The second set of people them are the artists. The next set of people them are the selector them. And the people, the people them, the consumer, a dancehall. People, a dancehall fan base and Jamaican music, I fuck up dancehall. Zane, I fuck up the culture and the music within itself. Now, reason why I'm say all of that is this. But remember, there's a 4-part series to this. So the first thing we're gonna talk about are this. But let's listen a clip from Scatter.
Well, you can bridge the gap by the stubborn heads them have been accomplished and been rewarded in the music. They have to give back something. Meaning they have to reach out to the younger producers, they have to reach out to the young artists them who are going to come up. If some of them ad producers did reach out to a youth like Intense, where one of the major players now as a young influence in the music. Imagine how you'd be able to bring him and show him a few things and kind of bridge that gap and fuse the sound with authentic dancehall. That time when Beenie Man was scoring Billboard hits, Shaggy, Sean Paul, we don't really see that activity in the last 12 years. So there's definitely a lull. Because right now, dancehall is sharing a platform with what you call that Afrobeats. And look at the continent of Africa, it is so huge. They can support their own music and it thrive to the top. But look at Jamaica, poor little Jamaica struggle with hip hop, pop music, reggae, dancehall, and Afrobeat. So we are share so much things and we're not loyal to none. I'm trying not to criticize, me criticize the producer. Because they are the ones who are supposed to be creative with the music. Because it's the beats what dictate a pop song. Now for the youth them nowadays, them sit down and voice a song in their bedroom, them drink and them just say 2 words. Like, it's no different from the mumble rap that is taking over the US by storm, right? But as I said, the US have the audience to service that type of music. In Jamaica, you don't have 3 million people who can push dancehall to its highest form. The youth them a suffer. All of a sudden, them start eat some food. Them a drive them axi or them a do them like a thing. And them a make some money. Them not have no example for follow because Sean Paul now sit down in the studio with them. Shaggy now sit down in the studio with them. If Sean Paul or Shaggy call one of them youth, they come sit down at the foot, them are going to come in. But there is nobody to bridge the gap between the young and the old, so the thing are going to suffer. And we can't fix it.
So we're stuck right now?
Well, we just need to give everybody them credit. We have to make Sean Paul them know say them are the man same way, Shaggy them are the man same way. When Busy do Europe, them are the man same way. So we need them people there to teach the youth them. The elders, them as engineer and producers, we have to teach you them. We can't really criticize them. Even though we don't enjoy what them do, it's still our culture, still one Jamaica. So, don't the criticism and find a way to just reach out to the youth them and help them.
After done listening to that clip, Zane, we're going to move on to our next clip from Mr. Lex.
Well, one people. Yo, I have to make a video on the whole topic still, because you know what? I fucking hate the hypocrisy in our industry, yo. Like, every time I would see the vision and mention it, or see something and mention it, we claim to support our industry, act like them bad mind and just talk a bag of thing and go on with a bag of thing. Now, I'm sure y'all familiar with the whole verses thing. Timbaland and Swiss Beat created a platform during the pandemic to showcase them artist friend them and them catalog. They invited Beanie and Bunty on it. And Beanie and Bunty totally knocked the ball out the ballpark. Like they set the levels. Like, yo, even before or after, none of the verses them cannot be compared to the Beanie and the Bunty verses. Yes, I agree it was the best one. Yes, I agree Beanie and Bunty did a great job. I totally agree that. But Vibes Magazine put out an article talking about what Versus did for their culture. Their culture. And everybody ever cuss about, oh, them not mention Beanie and them not mention Bunty. Them never talk about dancehall. Them never talk about reggae. They were talking about their culture and a platform which was created for them. They invited us on it. And we made an impact. This is like you come into my home field and come give me 10 love. And then want me to talk about it and big it up. No, that will never happen. Me, I go try my best to forget that. Or try to put that underneath the carpet, underneath the rug. We not gonna try to big up that. Come on, people. Why we have so much megastar down here? Why none of them now create a platform so that we can push our thing and send it to the world? It is time that we stop relying on people for big up our something and big up our thing ourselves. Look how much mega artists we have down here. Oh, none of them now create no platform and them thing there and for send our thing to the world.
Okay, cool. Those were a couple of perspectives where I agree with. But let's dig a little deeper. The first thing we are talking about are the dirty producer them. And when I say dirty producers them, me talk anyone who do them thing, yeah? I don't want to produce hit records and we check phone and love, them thing are fuckery. Straight up. Them thing are fuckery. Alright then. Now to the producer them, when normally tell the youth them from inner the ghetto, we know so them have talent, you see me I say, and vice them on record and thing, and the man them only can hear say them tune and do big over this, and them time the money used to run pan song, Cause if they make a link, Zane, they make a link at Jamaica and say, yo, who sing this? Sometimes an artist can have a big record and don't know. You see me I say? Or him can just say, yo, to do good over this, you see your money. You see this, because back in the days, most of the artists them couldn't read, couldn't write and them thing there. Enough producer hate the artists them nowadays, Enough of them, me talk for, if you listen, alright, listen, I do in your story. Where you look like producer, they want to take advantage of him. If you listen to other story, if you listen to Peter Touch story, it sound like producers wanted to take advantage of him, and him knows him make money, I know him can make more, I know him as good as Bob. Producers was the one that rob up the artists them. I take them money and I do a bag of fuckery. You understand what I say? And then the man them say, wait, I that go on? Jaja. Them not too like what go on. Watch this. Then the next thing, when we say artist now. Artist. So the first thing we are talking about the producer. Or the producer them fuck up the artists them and fuck up dancehall by robbing the artists them. By not being honest. When the man them thing a sell, you not pay them. When them a do certain things, you not pay them. You not do certain things. You not pay the man them proper dues. You understand the message? Them can feel satisfied within themselves. Jamaican develop this attitude and a poverty cause it. The other person or the prime minister them too. The leaders of the country them will now supply certain opportunity for certain people so them can take certain mindset out of them head. Jamaican always, me a Jamaican, so I can tell you this, most of it always I think for get the upper hand. No fear game now. Always I think for get the upper hand for the next man. Always a thing for go over upon somebody. Always a thing for undermine or do certain thing to somebody else. More time that live in the DNA of Jamaican culture. So you see, when time I see if a man tell us, yo, I'm supposed to give you, listen, everybody stay, so come, I know some big idiot that come and say, oh, no, Jamaican alone stay, sir. Cool, but me a Jamaican and me a talk about what happening in my culture. Zane? So let's move along. So, the producer them do them little thing there. Them not pay the man them enough money. Them know say the man them not intelligent. Them know say the man them can't read. So when say in a contract, them just say, yo, me give you, let's say for instance a contract where them a sell a song for 100,000. Them say, yo, me give you 10 pop man. Just sign us up. You know we are starved. You know the time for you know read that. You just gotta jump and sign it because you think about the pit them need for take care of the food and if you dip on the table and nobody now get 10 grand. Not knowing say you're worth more than that. Alright, producers. Zane, so that's a part one producers. So we talk about all the problem them. The next thing now are the artists them.